going on, guys? It is VapeTech Unboxed, and today we are going to be taking a look at my top 5 most used iPhone 7 cases for the month of April. Now, before we begin this video, I just want to say I hope you all are having a fantastic day or night wherever you are, and I love you guys, but you already know that. So now we're gonna jump into this video. Bam, here we go. We have the iPhone 7 front and center, ready to rock. You guys know I do these videos every single month, so that way I can show you guys what 5 I rotate throughout the entire month. So let's see. Let's start off with the first case that I rocked in the month of April, and we will start off with the bam. This is the Incipio NGP Advanced. It is a flexible TPU case. It has some honeycomb shock absorption material on the inside. Very flexible case. It's a 1-part case. Has a nice grip to it on the back, which is one of the biggest reasons why I really like this case and why I use it so much, is that grip. So we put it on the phone. So once we put it on the phone, it slips on nice and easy. It feels great in your hand. It looks pretty good on the phone, to be honest, especially the matte black phone. It doesn't add a lot of protection. It's gonna give you very minimal protection, but you're gonna get protection against scratches and minor drops. If you take a look at the front, you do get some front screen bezels for front screen protection. They're raised pretty decently. They're not crazy protective, but it's good. You have a nice big cutout for your camera and your flash, but the main feature of this case is the grip. So if you like a grippy case, if you think your phone is too slippery without a case, or if you just think that some cases are a little slippery, go with this one because it has this texture on the back, super grippy. It's super thin, so it keeps a nice thin profile of your phone. Buttons are really smooth and tactile, but you have this nice grip around the entire case. If you can see, it goes around the entire case. So it's nice when you're holding it because you have that grip on it. So this is a nice grippy case, very minimal protection, and very inexpensive. This is the Incipio NGP Advanced. If you are interested in any of the cases I show today, the links for all of these cases will be down below in the description, along with all the prices, because I do not know them off the top of my head. But NGP Advanced, bam. Alright, what's the next one? So we have another one similar to the NGP Advanced, and this is the Poetic Carbon case. This one's kind of cool because it has the carbon fiber sticker here. You get some mean looking grips on the side. You get the Poetic insignia here, some shock absorption material on the inside. Another very flexible TPU case. Goes on nice and easy, just like that. And it does have front screen bezels for front screen protection, so you get a little bit of protection with this case. You get nice corner drop protection with this case, so you have this nice little plastic here on the corners. But my favorite part of this case is the back. That just looks so tough. I really dig this case, and I use it a lot. It's very thin, keeps a thin profile for your phone. Camera and flash are in a nice big cutout, but look at that back. And it just has amazing grip. It feels great in your hand. It's a little slippery if you tend to grab it in the middle, but the side grips here really help. So the side grips, those are definitely helpful when it's in your hand and you can feel them. It feels great. It feels amazing. You have a little texture padding here on both sides. That's also gonna help with grip. So this one is dope. I use this one a lot, and if I have to pick a flexible TPU case just like this, just a really flexible one like this, it's gonna be this one. I'll pick this one over the NGP Advanced any day because this one is dope. I love the back. I love the carbon fiber. I think the sides here look so sick, and it feels really nice in your hand. So that is the Poetic Carbon series case. All right, let's see the next one. So next one up, we got bam! This one here is the Spigen liquid crystal for the iPhone 7. So let's go ahead and put the phone on real quick. I'm just going to wipe it down and put it on the phone. Now I like using this one because I like to show off that Apple sticker that I have in the back here. I think that looks so sick. You can see right through it. You can see the color of your phone. You can see the Apple logo sticker. That looks so sick. It doesn't add too much protection, but you're gonna get scratch protection with this, and you get a nice thin profile, so adds no thickness or bulk, and you do get a little bit of the front screen bezels for front screen protection. So if you happen to drop your phone from small drops, you will be okay. It feels great in your hand. It's super sticky, so it's not slippery at all. It's very sticky, so it just feels good in your hands. And buttons are very clicky. You get a nice tactile feedback with them. Very clicky feedback. and that goes for all your buttons. This one is the Spigen liquid crystal. It looks like it has a blue tint on it in the camera, but that's just from the lights, because when it's not in the lights, it doesn't have that blue tint. You can clearly see that this is the matte black iPhone. So that one is from Spigen. This one's also a very inexpensive case. So those are the TPU style cases I have. Next one up, bam! This one is the Rhino Shield Play Proof. This case has been one of my top favorite cases for the whole month. I used this one the most out of all the cases I'm showing you today. On the inside, you get some honeycomb padding for your shock absorption, and that is like, watch, let me show you real quick. See how like cheaply that looks? Just looks a little cheap. Now in the Rhino Shield Playproof, this is not cheap. Like, that's a solid pattern there. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that is solid. The case is solid. It is such a good case, so protective. It looks so sleek. Nothing on the back. You have some company branding on the side, but nothing on the back. It is a slippery case, so if you don't like anything too slippery, it's not for you. But it hugs this phone so good and so tightly. Watch, let me show you. It's easy to put on, and it just snaps right on. Boom. It is on this phone so tight. You got really high raised bezels for front screen protection, so you can go ahead and drop your phone and it's not going to shatter your screen or your screen protector. You have a nice big raised cutout for your camera and your flash. Buttons are super clicky. They're a little stiff, but you get a nice clicky response. Your cutouts, this is my favorite part of this case. Look how clean that looks. The cutouts are probably my favorite out of all the cases. It just looks so clean done that way. I like the way they do that. But it feels great in your hand. It's a very slim protective case, so you're gonna get a massive amount of protection. It's like 11 feet drop tested approved, but look at how thin this thing is. It is so thin, adds no bulk to your phone whatsoever. This looks so good. It feels great in your hand. It feels nice and thin, yet it's solid. It's a solid case. I highly recommend you pick this case up if you need something for protection, or I don't know. I just think this looks so good, and they come in all different colors. You can get them with a bunch of different patterns on them. These cases are pretty dope, ain't gonna lie. This has been one of my favorite cases to put on my phone, and I used it a lot during April. So that's the Rhino Shield Play Proof. So the last case that I have to show you is actually two cases. I'm gonna put them together because they're both UAG cases, but I use them about the same amount of time. We have the Midnight UAG Monarch series, and we have the Citron UAG Plasma series. I used both of these cases around the same amount of time. I like both cases. The only difference between the two is really the thickness, the price, and this one has like 3 layers of protection. This one has 5. That's the only difference. The Monarch has real leather, genuine leather, and it also has real screws. And on the Plasma, you got some fake screws and no leather. So let's go ahead and put it on the Monarch first. Slap it in like that. Hugs your phone very tightly. It's on there really good. These cases look so dope on the matte black phone. UAG has some sick cases. They are so dope looking, but you have this honeycomb design on the sides for some grip. It is a little thick, but it's heavy duty. It looks classy, yet it's going to give you tons of protection. You have a really big and deep cutout for your camera and your flash. You have a great amount of front screen bezels for front screen protection. You have some protection on the corners. You see how they raise up a little bit off the case. So you get some nice protection for all your corners in case you do a corner drop. Your buttons have nice little texture to them, and they're very clicky, very responsive. Like I said, the only difference between the two cases is the size, really. The size and the price, I think. I just picked up the crimson color in the Monarch series because I love these Monarch series cases. They look so classy. Like if you're going out with a suit, you can still use this case on your phone and it's gonna look classy, and it looks tough. It looks like it's gonna protect your phone when you drop it. These cases are dope. They're very expensive, 60 bucks or something like that, but they are so sick. They just look so good. Look at that. So good. But yeah, that's the Monarch, and then let me just throw it on the Plasma real quick so you guys can get a good look. And this one too, this one hugs your phone very tightly. There's no wiggle room. See down here, no wiggle room. The only thing with these cases, the UAG cases, they are made for the 7, the 6S, and the 6. So they are gonna have the headphone jack cutout. Doesn't bother me much, but it might bother some people. You do get honeycomb design for shock absorption in case you drop your phone. On the Plasma, you still get the raised corners for corner drops. You get nice tactile buttons, very clicky, very responsive. You have a nice nice little design on them. The volume buttons are slightly raised off the case. You get some nice grip with this one. You have these nice little texture filling here for grip. This one feels good in your hand because it's so thin. It still looks really good, still looks very protective. You have a nice big cutout for your camera flash. You still get a lot of front screen bezels for front screen protection. See how raised that is? So you still get a good amount of protection just like the Monarch, except it's a lot thinner. So it does feel a little better in your hand. I like this one. I think this one feels better in your hand than the Monarch, but I like how the Monarch looks. So that is the UAG Monarch and the UAG Plasma Incitron. There you guys have it. That's going to wrap this video up. That was the last case I wanted to show you guys. So you guys let me know what you guys thought about these cases that I rocked for the month of April. Let me know down in the comments what cases you guys like to use or what cases do you guys use the most. Also, if you have any case suggestions or cases you want to see me pick up before you buy, make sure you put that down below as well. All the information you need is in the description. You guys already know what to do if you like this video. Show me some love and dab that like button. You can subscribe if you would like. If you're into pranks, challenges, fun stuff like that, go check out my second channel with Nicole. The link for that is down below in the description. If you are into beauty and makeup, Nicole's channel is also linked down below for you guys in the description. Shout out to everybody who is following me on all social media. I love each and every single one of you guys. You all better stay freaking dope, and I will catch you guys in the next video.